Turkish capital. Jasper, 50,000 protesters Saturday, up to 1 million this Sunday. Is this a strike for the opposition?
Yes, it certainly is, and on many levels. You know, when Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu began the march on June the 15th here in Ankara, there were hundreds of people with him. For much of his journey across central Anatolia, he had 10 to 20,000 people marching with him. On weekends, he got more, about 20,000. Yesterday, when he went through Istanbul, he had 50,000 people marching alongside him. You know, this is a political coup for the Turkish opposition, and a lot of the credit belongs to Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, who walked onto the stage of the rally in Maltepe, Istanbul, a couple of minutes ago. He took the wise position of saying this is not going to be a party political affair. We're going to be non-partisan. He banned even the party flags of his own party. And this won him the support of voters of other parties, and a delegation from the pro-Kurdish HDP party joined the march in its final days. Secondly, when government ministers condemned the march and attacked Kılıçdaroğlu, he refused to respond in kind. He turned the other cheek. And so you had people coming out to clap the marchers as they went past, to serve them tea, even throwing rose petals in front of them. I think the biggest sign of the march's success is that the government had to shift its position. It began by condemning the march, accusing the marchers of being criminals and siding with terrorists, but it ended up providing them with a police escort. When Kılıçdaroğlu walked through Istanbul yesterday, he was surrounded by 300 riot police. Why? I think the government saw that the march had won the support of ordinary people, and certainly it would have been surprised and perhaps a little frightened by the fact that pro-government columnists came out in support of the march. Analysts say this is the first time in many years that the opposition has set the political agenda in Turkey.
Now, Jasper, I apologize. We really don't have much time, but could we just talk about their grievances, the grievances of these protesters? As a reminder, this is taking place just 6 days before the anniversary of last year's failed coup.
Yes, Kılıçdaroğlu has said that he will support the celebrations which begin tomorrow of the defeat of the coup attempt as a rejection of a military takeover. But he said the opposition is against what President Recep Tayyip Erdogan did after the coup, the sacking of 150,000 civil servants and the detention of 40,000 people. And such sentiments were present on the march. One marcher carried a placard bearing the names of 2 teachers who have been sacked, and the placard said, Nuria and Semi, the names of the teachers, you are not alone. Another marcher said he was marching because if we don't march today, we won't be able to march tomorrow.
Thank you so much for reporting there live from Ankara.